Hello there, Hendrik Honda of Charlotte. This is Coach Stephanie with part two of your mystery shop. I submitted a request via your Hendrick website on January the 11th at 12:30 p.m. I received a phone call at 12:39 from Ned, and I got this email in my inbox at 12:36 p.m. from Mark Eckerman, your sales manager. However, Ned, I want you to be sure that you not only call the customer in less than 15 minutes, but be sure once you hang up the phone with the customer that you send them a follow up email within less than 15 minutes of speaking to them. I did get an email from you the next day, but I wanted to be sure that I gave you the score on the email that was going to give you the best score. And since this is the first email that I received, it's definitely gave you the better score. You want to be sure that you grab control of the call and use the script so that you can schedule an appointment and get them to your dealership. If you can't get an appointment, go for a tentative time and at the very least schedule a phone follow up. Then be sure that once you hang up, like I said, send that follow up email out so that you can continue building rapport and get them information they very well may not have written down while you were on the phone with them. The email should have an attention grabbing subject line. You want to thank the customer for their time on the phone, confirm next steps, and remind them of whatever you agreed to during your phone conversation, which should be a phone follow up at the very least. Be sure you give them a value statement about your dealership so that you make your dealership stand apart from the competition in both your phone call and your email as well. And the email should be free of spelling and grammatical errors and have a complete signature file. Taking a look at the email that I did great. The email did go into my inbox and it did come in less than 15 minutes. So really nice job there. It does have an attention grabbing subject line that's clear who it's from and what it's about. However, you want to be sure when you're emailing the customer before you speak to them that you validate the customer's decision of vehicle by giving positive words or industry information about the vehicle of choice. The email is free of spelling and grammatical errors, but be sure that you give some type of information on the specific vehicle. It can be information since it's used about it having a clean Carfax or being a one buyer or being a one owner rather, or maybe being certified, something along those lines. I always encourage that you give a specific link back to the vehicle so that they can go back and view it in case they wanted to share it with, say, their significant other. Always also be sure that you give them a value statement that really truly makes your dealership stand apart from the competition in your phone call. This one is there is a good one here in this email, but you want to be sure you give one in the phone call as well. You did mention the vehicle that I had inquired on. However, you want to be sure you address availability and let them know if the specific vehicle they inquired on is in fact available. You also want to be sure that the signature file has a link back to the website and a link to the email address. You do a great job of that, but we want to be sure that the customer knows about the availability of the vehicle. You also want to mention that you're going to follow up with the customer via, phone call after, you send the email. So he mentions here in the email, I look forward to assisting you with your car buying experience and hope to hear from you soon. We never want to just depend on the customer to call us. And obviously, you did call me after this email was sent out, but we always want to mention to the customer that they will be receiving a future phone call just to set the expectation. Okay. So keep up the hard work and keep practicing. Your secret code for today is practice. Practice. Have a great day, team.